Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, Coffee Cards and Clarity. I spent earlier today really cleaning my studio. I'm having a concert this weekend here, so I really had to clean it pretty well. But I do want to come on and do a general love reading. So this will be the deck used for the masculine energies. What masculine energies would like to come through right now? What masculine energies would like to come through for this love reading? Two more shuffles. If I remember correctly, the last love reading we did, there was a masculine who was presenting himself to his feminine as the King of Pentacles. And they were concerned that, I think I had already shuffled twice. They were concerned that they were not that their feminine wasn't believing that that's who they truly were. So let's see what wants to come through today for the divine masculine energy, please. What would like to come through for the masculine energy? Okay, we had these cards first. We have the Three of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Strength card, Page of Cups, King of Pentacles again. That's the card that came through last time, I believe, to clarify for the masculine, please. We have the Major Arcana, the Strength card for Major Arcana, and the Hangman is Major Arcana. What else would like to come through for the masculine energy, please? What do we need to know for the masculine energy this week? What else would like to come through for the masculine energy? Let's see if we have enough cards. These two came through first. We have the Magician. We have the Four of Cups. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. What I'm seeing for the masculine is they're entering this reading either with heartache or heartbreak, or with a third party situation going on in their mind, whether it's the masculine that has a third party, their divine feminine, or both. Maybe both have brought in soulmates. I do see with the Two of Wands that the masculine is waiting for something. They're either waiting for someone, or they're torn between two choices themselves, and they're needing to make a decision. I also see that they have the Major Arcana card, the Strength. So this masculine has had some issues in their life that they've had to have inner strength and even external strength to get through. This third party situation or heartbreak, that could be distance. It may not necessarily be a specific, like that there's someone else there. But there could be. The masculine or the feminine could have brought in a soulmate. It could also just be distance, like they don't live in the same area, or something is coming in between them. We do have some sort of little airplane above or something. So we also have the Page of Cups coming through for the masculine. And I know I've said this before, especially in divine connection readings, that sometimes this could be that energy of, hey, we volunteered to do this. So it also could be just this fresh bubbling up of emotions for the masculine. So I do see, since we do have the King of Pentacles in the center of this spread, I'm actually taking that this is a continuation of the energy from the last reading that we did, where that masculine was presenting himself as the King of Pentacles, and they were concerned that their feminine wasn't believing them. So what's coming through is the masculine is getting a sense of, we volunteered for this, and I'm having these fresh emotions for my feminine. I am the King of Pentacles for them. This has been a connection that has been on pause or in a state of suspension, so that we can have this awakening. But it's just taken so long that I'm feeling torn in between two worlds. I don't like seeing my feminine with someone else, or I don't like being with someone else when I really want to be with my feminine. This has been a long process to get us both at the awakening point. But the masculine, I do see that they have started to want to manifest this to come to fruition here on earth, because living without their divine feminine, they're feeling completely unsatisfied and unfulfilled. and they want to work as a team, work together to create something, to build something with their divine feminine. I don't see that I need really many clarification cards, but I will go ahead and get some clarification. Maybe we can have some clarification for this masculine on this Three of Swords. Is there a third party situation? Is there distance between this masculine and their feminine? And exactly what has the masculine had to have this strength to overcome or endure? Let's get a little bit of more information. And is this Page of Cups, is this card a sense of volunteering for this? I know a few readings ago, we had a reading where the love reading it was a Page of Cups coming through and the Judgment card coming through. And it was a sense of, we volunteered, we signed up to do this dance before we ever got here. And I wanted to say then, and I didn't. And I want to say it now because it's coming through again now for some reason. It's like that. I said that there was even a meme that said, we volunteered to sign up to do this dance before we ever even got here. There's a song by Sting, and my favorite is the symphony version, but it's by Sting and it's called When We Dance. And that's kind of the sense that I'm getting from this masculine. Like there's a third party situation. Masculine is torn between this choice or coming towards their feminine, and they're not able to do so, but they want to. So they're kind of stuck in this other world, yearning for their feminine, and it's taking all of their inner strength. They volunteered to do this. So they know that they signed up for this dance before they ever even got here. They're not only are they, because this is in the middle of the spread, so this is confirmation from the last reading, not only are they truly the King of Pentacles for their divine feminine, they've had their awakening because of this connection. In this pause, they've had this awakening. Now they know they can manifest what they want because they're being completely unfulfilled and unsatisfied without their divine feminine. And they want to work as a team now. So let's get some clarification on the Three of Swords. What type of third party situation is this? What has this masculine had to have inner strength for? And Page of Cups. Do they know that this is a divine soul connection? Do they know that they volunteered for this? Do they know that they volunteered for this? So far we have the Page of Swords. Let's see what else wants to come through. We also have the Empress. Couple more cards to clarify, please. The Three of, I think we had something flip. Yes, we do. Queen of Swords and Two of Swords and Page of Wands. Okay. So to clarify, I see with this Page of Swords that this is kind of like a third-party connection where they are trying to hide this connection from prying eyes, and that may be because there may be a third-party situation going on. I do see that they're watching each other, though. The masculine is coming through with the Empress energy, so they're ready to move forward and build this life and be, and create something with their feminine. I do see that they feel that the feminine is kind of in the Queen of Swords energy towards the masculine. Loving, they do feel and sense the love from the feminine, but they're being very distant, which could be very cold. They do see that either the feminine or the masculine themselves needs to make this decision. Until they make this decision, they are just yearning for each other. I do also see that this could be a card indicative of receiving a message. So either the masculine would receive a message for the feminine, or the feminine would receive that message for the masculine. So to clarify this reading, we had the Two of Swords, and seeing that's needing to make a decision. We did see that this masculine was torn between two decisions. So that's probably what the third party is. And I do sense that they do have this inkling of volunteered, signed up to do this dance before they ever got here. And like I said earlier, that song from Sting, When We Dance, that really wants to come through for someone. So have a listen to the song, Sting, When We Dance. Like I said, I prefer the symphony version or symphonic version. but that's just my personal preference. Have a listen and see if those lyrics strike you. So that's definitely, if you take that song into consideration with this reading, that is definitely someone who's waiting their time or wants to come together with their counterpart, and they already have a sense of it. And they may be feeling, especially if there's a third-party situation, they may be feeling that, I think in the words When We Dance, that one of the first, words or lyrics in that song is, he can't love you like I love you. Anyway, that song wanted to come through for someone. This is for the feminine energy. What would like to come through for the divine feminine energy for this love reading, please? So last love reading, the masculine was not sure. He was presenting himself to his feminine as the King of Pentacles, but he wasn't sure that his feminine believed that that's who he truly was. He's shown up here smack dab in the center of this reading to let us know that that is who he is. That is who he is. The King of Pentacles to his feminine. So let's see what else would like to come through for this feminine, please. Let's see what would like to come through for this feminine. What energy would like to come through for the feminine in this reading, please? What would like to come through? We have the Hanged Man. So the feminine is also experiencing this awakening in this separation. They also have the Three of Pentacles. Their awakening has led to their desire to work together with the masculine as a team to create something, to build something. We have the Queen of Wands, which is a self-confident, self-assured, feisty, fiery energy. We also have the Twin Flame card, the Four of Wands, coming through for the feminine energy. We also have another duplicate card, the Empress card, wanting to get going and make movement towards creating and building something with their masculine for this feminine. We also have the Six of Swords, which is an energy of moving away from something towards another energy or another situation that is more balanced and harmonious. And for the feminine, we have the King of Pentacles match. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming through. Incidentally, for the feminine in the center of the spread, where the King of Pentacles was for the masculine, the feminine shows up as the Empress here, but we also have the Queen of Pentacles for this feminine as well. So what else would like to come through for this feminine, please? We have Major Arcana, the Hermit card flipped up in the deck. One more card, please, for this feminine energy. Thank you. We have the Eight of Swords. We see that the feminine energy is stuck. They are stuck in it's a mindset. They don't think there's a way out. So let's get a few cards to clarify this feminine reading here. We have that the feminine has had an awakening here with the Hanged Man. It was a time of pause, a suspension, but in this pause, in this suspension, in this break, the feminines had an awakening. They're beginning to know who the masculine is to them if they have not already. They're getting the desire and the urge to work together with this Three of Pentacles to create something. The feminine is kind of getting a shot of adrenaline in their system over this connection, and they're feeling a little bit of the energy of the Queen of Wands, feisty and fiery and self-confident and self-assured and ready to go forward with all of this passion. What I do see is the feminine would like to have the Four of Wands with their masculine. That is the Twin Flame card. They do want to have a relationship here. It's a very passionate connection, and they would like to have a relationship with their masculine. In the center of the spread, the feminine is presenting herself as the Empress, which is to the masculine's King of Pentacles. I do see that the feminine knows that to go towards the masculine, they will have to leave something. But this Six of Swords depicts the masculine energy, the feminine energy, and also a child in that boat. And they're going towards a more balanced and harmonious energy. The feminine presents again at the last In the last line, the feminine presents as the Queen of Pentacles, which is the match to the masculine's King of Pentacles. We also have Major Arcana of the Hermit card for the feminine, and that's an energy of going within and learning those lessons from the cycles that you repeated. This is a card of completion. So I do see that whatever that third party was that's going on, that was led up in this reading for the masculine, that will be ending, because we do have this Hermit card, and so that will no longer be repeated. I do see that the feminine is ultimately still stuck in her own head, feeling like they cannot make movement towards their masculine even though they want to. So what would like to come through, please? I would most particularly like to have some explanation for this stuck in their head, this Eight of Swords. So we have the card, the Seven of Cups, which could be the feminine still concerned that this is an illusion, that these feelings are not reciprocated and their masculine does not know who they are to them, and so they're not wanting to change everything without getting some sort of confirmation. I do feel like this was a cycle that the feminine has been in before. We have a duplicate card here for the feminine, the Queen of Wands. So the passion is still there. I see, and we also have the Major Arcana duplicate card, the Hermit. So I do see this lesson will be coming to an end. Okay, the cycle will be coming to an end, and the feminine will figure a way out of these bindings. I do see coming through for more clarification is to stay more into this Queen of Wands energy, where you're more feisty and self-confident, to figure a way out of those bindings for the feminine. I see the Ten of Wands coming through, which is letting some of the burdens go. So I see that the feminine thinks that they have to do everything, but they can let some of those burdens down, and when they do, others can pick up the slack. We have rest and recovery with this Four of Swords for the feminine. We also have the Page of Pentacles, which is seeing progress and growth. And we have the Seven of Swords. So no more Seven of Swords behavior going on or being accepted for the feminine. No more deceiving or thievery or leading someone on, future faking possibly, or cheating. And that could have been that third party there. So there won't be any more of that going on. So I do see the feminine seems to be stuck. We'll get some more cards. We'll get some oracle cards, and maybe that can give us some more information as to why this feminine feels so stuck. So this is Mystic Moon Oracles. Let's see what would like to come through this deck for this feminine and masculine energy that is already on this table. Okay. For the masculine and feminine energy that are already on this table, and anyone who is resonating with the energy so far, what else would like to come through for this masculine and feminine energy, or anyone resonating with the energy so far? Okay, what would like to come through for this masculine and feminine energies on the table already? And anyone resonating with the energy. Okay, that will be enough. We have Union, which is a card very much like this Four of Wands. So we have Union, which goes with also the Page of Cups card, you know, volunteering to be a part of this divine soul connection. We have Big Dreams. We have Return. This could be a card of return to your counterpart, return home. We have Refocus. We have Stuck. What's coming through with this is if the feminine who in this reading is feeling stuck with this Eight of Swords card, what I get is if they just refocus their attention on, instead of being I'm a victim, I am stuck, just refocus their attention on how can I get myself out of this. If they shift their focus to their bindings, okay, I know they're blindfolded, but if they look down and shift their focus towards their bindings, maybe that they can see that they're really not stuck. Those swords do not surround them, and they're tied loosely, and they can get undone. They can become unstuck. So they just refocus their attention. We have nostalgia, which is a card of lost love, past life love, and love from childhood. We also have inner child. So this could be about healing the wounds from your childhood or your inner child wounds. We have conclusion, and we do have a lock and a key with this card. And so what that means is these parties, they each have the ability to unlock that lock. Receive. We have forgiveness. So the messages coming through here for that is, you know, the masculine and the feminine are receiving forgiveness from each other. We have solitude. And I do see that both the masculine and feminine were spending some time in solitude with this hanged man energy during their awakening. That could have involved dark nights of the soul as well. We have commitment. So I see that at least, I do see that it appears that both of these parties, with an inkling of an awakening, and with an inkling of recognition from this awakening, would like to make a commitment with each other. It's mostly more about they are not sure how because of feeling stuck. So let's get a few cards from Angelic Revelation 144, the Sacred Healing Journey deck. So let's see what would like to come through for this masculine and feminine energy that is already on the table and anyone resonating with it. One more shuffle for this masculine and feminine energy that is already on the table and anyone resonating with it. Okay. What else would like to come through, please, for this masculine and feminine energy that is already on the table for anyone? Okay, I have one on the floor. For anyone resonating, for anyone resonating. One more shuffle. Final chance. Any other cards like to come through for this masculine and feminine energy on the table? Thank you. Okay. Now, the problem is making sure I get them all. So that was the other deck. That was the other deck. Okay. So we have proposal, past life spouse, desires marriage. And that's coming through with, we saw some cards earlier that were indicative of, we had nostalgia. So that was indicative of a past life connection. We have volunteers and union that's coming through. This is a divine soul connection that, you know, they made this agreement before they ever even got here. Past life spouse, desires marriage. Strategy, planning the next move. I love you. Your person is thinking of you right now. Home, moving in together. This could be the sense of, I saw this earlier when we got the card return. And I said that it's the messages to return home. And I love that this came out because I kind of started this reading talking about the song by Sting, When We Dance. So it says musical messages, love songs. So I'm telling you, if any of this is resonating with you, listen to the song When We Dance by Sting. Gifts, selecting special gifts to show love. 5th dimension to 12th dimension. Astral travel, expansion of the consciousness. So let's get a romance angel card or two for the masculine and feminine energy on the table and anyone that this resonates with. One more shuffle. What would like to come through from the romance angels, please, for this masculine and feminine energy already on the table and anyone who resonates with it? We had this card flip up. Any other cards, please, that would like to come through for this masculine and feminine energy already on the table? Okay. Put those down. We have past life relationship. You have known each other before. So I said that just a few minutes ago. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So just because it's a past life connection, and just because you feel it the moment, you know, possibly that the moment that you meet or over time, once you start feeling that and once you start having an awakening and recognition of each other, you're going to want to feel like you're going to want to open up more and get to know each other deeper. We have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So these, I'm not sure how far away I am from the camera. So these were the cards that came through for from the romance angels. Let's get a card or two from Angelic Revelation 144, Naked Flame Healing Messages. These will be either from your divine counterpart to you or from you to your divine counterpart. It is up to you to discern if this is from you or to you. And if I have an inclination of which energy it's from, masculine or feminine, I will say so. If I say it's from the masculine and you feel it resonates, but it's from the feminine, then that's how it is. And that's how it's supposed to be for you. Doesn't matter what I say, okay? So one more shuffle. Any messages from the masculine to the feminine, and any messages from the feminine to the masculine with the energy that is already on this table, please. What else would like to come through? Oh, wow. Okay. One more shuffle. Any other messages from, okay. Put these back. We have, this feels like a forbidden love, but if our love is wrong, then I don't care what others say. I'm madly in love with you, and I want you so badly. You're all I think about. Suppressing my desire feels like torture. So I often keep my feelings to myself and try to hide the pain. And I kind of see that coming through with this Three of Swords from the masculine energy. The answer to your question is yes. So if you had a question in your mind during this reading, there is your answer. I am waiting for you. I see us growing old together. If it's meant to be, it will be, even if we come into union when we are 70. I think we got that card last time as well. I'm working on myself through healing and studying in my career at this time. I want to be in a better place for union. And we did get that union card there. There is someone else in my life who I love. It's not the same as the connection we share, and I don't want to hurt anyone, and I don't want to lead you on. So that is coming through with the Three of Swords. It's also coming through with that song that I was telling you guys about by Sting, When We Dance. I receive your telepathic messages and I respond. I feel your touch, your sexual energy, and I'm driven with desire for you. I want our bodies and souls to become one again. I am awakening to this journey and learning more about our connection. I am a logical thinker, but I am opening up to the spiritual world. Thank you for opening my eyes. Let me get a card or two from the Ascended Masters. I'm going to get one of these too, so I'm just going to grab it. Okay, a card or two from the Ascended Masters for the masculine and feminine energy that is already on this table. A card or two from the Ascended Masters, please. Any guidance from the Ascended Masters for the energy that is already on this table. We will also get a Wisdom of the Oracle card, and I will end with a Transformation card and a Stop and Smell the Roses Oracle card. Okay. We have Flow of Prosperity, and that's coming through. That's about the this energy of I'm working on myself through healing and studying in my career at this time, and I want to be in a better place for union. That's what that card is about, this Flow of Prosperity. We also have one on the floor and one here, so let me leave those there. And this is interesting. We have Choose Peace and Peace Offering. What's coming through as the last couple of readings I did, I do believe that some energy was coming through where if one of the parties or one of the energies were not like receiving like instant confirmation that they were ready to walk away. And these two cards from the Ascended Masters are coming through. It's about peace, and it's about not putting like a timeline or putting like a ultimatum attached to any of this. That's unfair, and it's not going to help the situation at all. That's just what wanted to come through there with those two cards. Interesting. So from Wisdom of the Oracle, please, a few cards from Wisdom of the Oracle. What would like to come through from a Wisdom of the Oracle for this masculine and feminine energy on the table? What would like to come through for this masculine and feminine energy on the table? We have orphaned. Yeah, that's coming through because when I said people, one of the parties giving like an ultimatum, that's what wanted to come through. You would just be abandoning yourself as well as the other person because you signed up for this journey. So you're not doing yourself any favors if you just abandon it. Now, you don't have to be codependent or let it ruin your life, but you don't have to abandon it completely. And we have never-ending story. So this is kind of like letting you know. I mean, there's the Unfinished Symphony card in here, and it's not exactly like that, but it's like kind of letting you know that this is what you signed up to do. This is what you agreed to. You're not going to be able to just walk away and cut ties like that. We have chop wood. So sometimes it can feel like you're just doing the grunt work and you want to really get to that Four of Wands. So this card is just letting you know that Spirit knows that this is a lot of just grunt work, chop wood work. But ultimately that's going to lead you to where you're wanting to be later. So let's get a card or two from a Divine Transformation. This is the Rebirth deck for challenges and life changes. This is also by Angelic Revelation 144. So let's get a transformation card or two for this masculine and feminine energy that is on this table right now. A transformation message or two for this masculine and feminine energy that is on this table right now. We have the Family card. Healing, merging, and blending of families should be a priority. So that's a message that two things, that there could be a third party involved, which we've already seen. The third party could be a family. But that's also a message to let someone know that you could also merge and blend these families. Provider. In times of worry, trust in God to provide everything you need. So that's a message for someone who's stuck because they don't think they can make it without the person that they're with right now, without that soulmate that was brought in. Honesty. It is time to do some throat chakra healing work. You have been called to be authentic and share your truth with everyone in your life. Abundance. An attitude of gratitude, alignment with spirit, and an I am affirmations will help you to attract abundance in all ways. We have change. Change is the only constant in life. Evolution is necessary for your survival. Simple. You need very little in life to be genuinely happy. Always remember to be humble and keep it simple. You are more than enough just as you are. And we have inner child healing, and we had that earlier, inner child. It is time to visit your inner child and show them all of the love that you did not receive when you were younger. And to end, let's get a Stop and Smell the Roses Oracle card from Angelic Revelation 144. These are affirmations for navigating the sacred healing journey. Two more shuffles. A few cards, please, for the masculine and feminine energy that is on this table. A few cards to end this love reading for the masculine and feminine energy that is on this table. For the masculine and feminine energy that is on this table. Oh, we already got a bunch. Anyone else resonating with it? What else would like to come through? Final shuffle. Any other cards would like to come through? We have one more and two more. One went there. I'm going to put this here. There was another one that went flying over here. And that was this one. So we have, let me make sure I get all of the cards. I noticed on one of the zodiac signs I left a card down. I think, I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, yes. I am forgiving and compassionate towards my divine partner and myself. During times of conflict and challenges, I hold tenderness within my soul. And we had that card earlier. We had receiving and we had forgiveness. And I said at that time that both counterparts were receiving forgiveness, giving and receiving forgiveness. The divine is generous and blesses me abundantly through spiritual lessons and blessings. During the challenges, I have the opportunity to rise higher on my path to ascension while finding the hidden gifts in all situations. I listen to the wisdom of my body, and my body stores my memories and teaches me how to care for it in my spirit. I have an enthusiasm for love and life. My vibration is high and contagious, making me magnetic to my divine partner. Abundance comes to me in many forms. I live a rich, vibrant, and abundant life in all ways. And that card is coming through because there was someone here very concerned with abundance and losing kind of what they had in life, what they'd had or accumulated. I invite guidance and inspiration to flow to me from spirit. I open my eyes, mind, and heart to receive in all ways. My needs are always abundantly met. My desires are fulfilled and reflect my inner divinity. So that is the love reading for today. I hope there was something in here that resonated for you and you could take a message away. If not, check any of the other readings on my channel. It doesn't matter what zodiac sign is attached to it. If there is, whatever the title is, if it calls to you, there may be something there for you. Take care.